Taylor Michael Momsen, once known as the adorable Cindy Lou Who from How the Grinch Stole Christmas, has journeyed far from her whimsical days in Whoville. Born on July 26, 1993, Taylor isn't just an American actress. She's a multi-talented singer, songwriter, and model. While many remember her for charming the heart of the grumpy Grinch back in 2000, after appearing in that iconic role, her career took a rather dramatic turn. After portraying Jenny Humphrey in the hit teen drama Gossip Girl, Taylor swapped scripts for song sheets, becoming the dynamic frontwoman of the rock band The Pretty Reckless in 2008. In this video, we're exploring the transformation of this former child star into a rock icon. Get ready to see how Cindy Lou Who rocked her way into a whole new world. Join us as Trender presents. Remember Cindy Lou Who? This is her now. Sweethearted Stardom, Cindy Lou Who sets the stage. With angelic blonde ringlets and a voice dripping in innocence, 7-year-old Taylor Momsen entranced audiences as Cindy Lou Who in the 2000 holiday film classic How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Starring opposite rubber-faced Jim Carrey as Dr. Seuss's mischievous Green Grinch, Momsen portrayed the tender-hearted resident of Whoville who cracks open the curmudgeon's armor. For Momsen, this iconic blockbuster marked a pivotal career milestone as her first major feature film. Though certainly not her acting debut, having already starred in commercials and TV shows like Cosby, landing this spotlight role symbolized a ratcheting up in notoriety and opportunity. In truth, Momsen's path to fame had seemed destined from a remarkably young age. By age 2, she had already begun stepping into the world of modeling. This early start was more than just a foray into a glamorous industry. It set the foundation for a career that would soon blossom into acting. Even at this tender age, her innate ability to engage an audience was apparent, foreshadowing future achievements in entertainment. At 3 years old, Momsen made her first significant impact in advertising. Her gig in a shake-and-bake commercial showcased natural charm and emerging talent. Displaying skill connecting with viewers proved invaluable as her acting career progressed. Following success in commercials, Momsen quickly found TV and film opportunities. Appearing in shows like Cosby marked her introduction to acting alongside established stars, developing her understanding of entertainment industry dynamics. Subsequent roles in films like The Prophet's Game allowed Momsen to refine acting skills and adapt to movie sets. Each early appearance contributed to her burgeoning resume and skill set. By 7, Momsen had accumulated broad experiences setting her apart from peers. Her early industry start built a solid foundation for the diverse, successful career ahead. Beyond raising her Hollywood profile, playing Cindy Lou, who also gifted a formative exposure to recording music professionally. Her solo song, Where Are You Christmas, drew widespread praise, spotlighting a surprisingly mature vocal talent behind Momsen's doll-like facade. This initial taste of studio singing lit an inner spark toward making music that would ultimately reshape Momsen's career trajectory. Simultaneously, however, balancing early stardom with childhood brought its share of hardship, marring some innocence behind the scenes. The non-stop work demands and isolation Momsen experienced led to bouts of anxiety. Attempts to live a normal school life also fell short as she endured taunting from classmates dubbing her Grinch Girl. Still, the challenges couldn't overshadow amazing opportunities that came Momsen's way, like getting to act alongside comedic icon Jim Carrey as the furry Green Grinch himself. The hours sitting side by side in the makeup chair as artists transformed Carrey each day left a profound impact on young Taylor. Watching the veteran comedian completely embody a character through sheer physicality and contagious humor instilled a deep reverence for the craft of acting. Another perk was the film's elaborate sets, bring the cartoon world of Whoville to colorful life. Momsen loved wandering the intricate buildings constructed on sprawling sound stages. Years later, she would credit the tangible magic she felt on that Whoville set with sparking lifelong joy for the transportive power of production design. Overall, looking back, Momsen expresses mainly gratitude for her breakout as Cindy Lou Who. Beyond blessing her with invaluable acting experience, the iconic role played a quietly pivotal part in awakening her calling toward music. Getting her first glimpse inside a recording studio at such a young age planted creative seeds that wouldn't fully bloom until years down the road when music took center stage in her career. But the innocence and wonder surrounding those early musical moments stuck with Taylor, ultimately calling her back to the studio again as a passionate singer-songwriter telling her own stories through song. Gossip Girl era, navigating fame and finding musical identity. In her early teens, Taylor dove into another career-defining TV role as Jenny Humphrey in the smash hit Gossip Girl. Set in Manhattan's elite prep schools, this teen soap opera blended privilege, style, and scandal. Momsen's character, middle-class Jenny, entered as a sweet, impressionable girl from Brooklyn, thrust into the fast Upper East Side lifestyle. Over time, innocent Jenny transformed into a provocative young woman, unconventionally beautiful with an edgy personal style. Mirroring her character's tension between staying true to self versus conforming, 14-year-old Momsen also wrestled privately with her own adolescent struggles under the scrutiny of fame. The non-stop media commentary over her appearance and dating life tested resilience against getting publicly objectified well before adulthood. At times, Momsen even considered walking away from busy acting sets altogether, dreaming instead of relaxing like a normal teen. Yet surprisingly, rebellion never came by ditching the spotlight. Rather, at 16, Momsen found liberation from acting's constraints through music. Combining her longtime vocal talents with a newfound fury, Momsen formed the raw rock group, The Pretty Reckless. No longer constricted by sanitized Hollywood scripts, here she enjoyed full autonomy, getting messy channeling fast-living influences from idols like Kurt Cobain and Joan Jett. Initially, industry skeptics questioned this Disney princess's hard rock pivot. But with gutsy charisma and a throaty snarl, Momsen powered through early dismissals. Offstage, she doubled down too, studying iconic female musicians to sharpen her songcraft. Gradually, as The Pretty Reckless gained traction, Momsen proved to critics and fans she was no prefab pop act. She was the real deal. Career crossroads, trading fame for artistic integrity. By 18, Taylor Momsen reached a career crossroads. Now fiercely committed to music, she bid farewell to Gossip Girl in 2011 to avoid dividing her focus. Given the show's smash success, departing its security for a fledgling band elicited significant scrutiny. Yet for Momsen, the decision represented more than just swapping fame for uncertainty. It meant wholeheartedly embracing self-expression over stardom. Unwilling to shortchange her artistic passions any longer, she doubled down on recording, letting her identity as an actor willingly fade. Initially, the path of a touring musician meant subsisting on meager savings between gigs in rundown venues. But Momsen relished the freedom to wholly be herself. After years hiding from paparazzi, she cared little for red carpets and industry events now. Instead, she favored late nights, fueling creativity through books and records. On stage, too, she finally found cathartic release, no longer reciting lines but screaming out lyrical diaries chronicling her youth. Gradually, the DIY grind began bearing fruit as The Pretty Reckless gained followers from Momsen's self-imposed exile from the limelight. Rising success and devastating loss. By 2014, Taylor Momsen's tireless hustle was finally reaping rewards as the Pretty Reckless sophomore album catapulted up rock charts. Opening for idols Marilyn Manson and Evanescence, the band's ascent was swift and stunning. Momsen stepped firmly into her own, as critics praised her artistic evolution and vocal intensity, in Spin declaring, "At heart, she always been a rock star." Indeed, trading child stardom for music brought rich dividends personally beyond acclaim. Touring the world unfettered by acting's constraints, Momsen enjoyed camaraderie busking through dive bars alongside bandmates. Each show letting loose without limits felt euphoric. Finally, fame on her own renegade terms tasted sweet. However, just several years into this artistic rebirth, tragedy struck. In 2017, Momsen's close creative mentor Chris Cornell passed, triggering grief that dredged up hidden demons. Bouts of depression and substance abuse issues followed as she retreated from touring to privately process loss. The following year brought even more despair with her record producer Kato Kandwala's untimely death. In grief's bleakest moments, only music brought catharsis as Momsen funneled sorrow into song. These painful years birthed her band's most emotionally raw album to date, Death by Rock and Roll, filled with angst and despair, but also hard-fought resilience. Creativity as catharsis, healing through vulnerable art. Emerging from grief's darkness, Taylor Momsen returns to the spotlight in her late 20s, marked by maturity. With the Pretty Reckless 2022 tour and slew of new singles, gone is the wild child snarl of yesterday. A more centered yet soulful musician has emerged, weathered by life's storms, but never broken. Having confronted depression, addiction, and grief head-on, Momsen carries herself with renewed wisdom and grace. Now channeling influence from personal healing icons like Soundgarden and Nirvana, her recent music exudes emotional resonance earned through battle scars. And on stage these days, gone are the days of risky excess just for show. Momsen now stands solemnly at the mic, not to preach, but speak her hard-learned truth through lyrics that uplift. Creativity remains her lifeline, revealing glimpses of the thoughtful artist within. For Taylor Momsen, early fame once threatened to constrain a fiery young spirit, but by bravely stepping off the beaten path into uncertainty, she found herself and her voice. The actress-turned-rocker still cherishes her breakout as Cindy Lou Who for blessing her with Hollywood opportunity. Yet above all, Momsen credits music itself for molding her, from teen starlet struggling with isolation to grounded artist who heals pain through songcraft. Anchored forever to her first love of melody and words, today Momsen stands fully self-actualized personally and professionally. With resilience deepened by loss, her lifelong relationship with music grows only richer. Taylor Momsen's unpredictable path from innocent child star to rock icon reminds that fame and creativity can coexist beautifully, given courage to walk one's own path. By dissolving barriers between acting and personal artistry, she found wholeness. Wherever her muses guide next on life's wanderings, Momsen will continue fearlessly fusing Hollywood and hard rock while evolving through song. Hope y'all enjoyed coming along with us for the ride as we've taken a closer look at the incredible journey of Taylor Momsen, from Cindy Lou Who to rock star frontwoman. What part of her transformation do you find most inspiring? Share your thoughts in the comments below.